Today we're flying in one of the most challenging tests of pilot proficiency I have ever experienced. A test of flight planning, navigation, and pilotage skills, this event demands the best of the pilots participating.
Race 1-2, mark.
Race 12 over checkpoint 1, 3,500. I got 16 minutes, so we need to slow down a little bit. We got it. Yep, looks like they took down 2 of them.
Stick around because today we are flying the Hayward Air Rally. The event starts in Hayward, California, located in the East Bay just about 14 miles south of Oakland. We've been prepping for this event for weeks, but it finally came time to pull Race 12 out of the hangar and make the trip down to Hayward.
Power set. Airspeed alive. 50. Flaps up. Alright, we're on our way. Number 2 Victor Alpha, traffic off your left, descending to 34. Initially it's going to be a Falcon for Oakland, connect Hayward Tower 120.2. Welcome to traffic 120.2, Hayward Tower, number 2 Victor Alpha, thanks. Crew check 698, contact approach 123.85, have a good day. 123.85. 3612 Victor Alpha, Hayward Tower, enter right face, runway 28 right, runway 28 right, to the line. Right face for 28 right, to the line, 28 right, number 2 Victor Alpha. Alright, I got 28 right in sight. We are clear to land. Good afternoon, Hayward Tower. Skyhawk 610 Sierra Papa at 1,400 descending approximately 7 miles to the southeast. Inbound requesting close traffic. We have Juliet. 610 Sierra Papa, Hayward Tower. Make sure in. Runway 28 left, report 3 mile final. Runway 28 left, report 3 mile file. 610 Sierra Papa. Flaps full. Said 28 right? Yep.
1 mile final, runway 28 right.
Well, that's the runway we need to land on. That's where we'll be taking off from tomorrow morning also. Alright, looking at the windsock, little crosswind from the left it looks like. Alright, come on. There we go. Okay, this is where we're going this summer.
2 Victor Alpha, turn right at Delta, contact ground point 4. Right at Delta, ground point 4, 2 Victor Alpha, thank you.
The first row, so just tell him we're race 12 now.
Right. There's
a guy directing down there.
12, looking for parking, chain transient. Race 12, Hayward ground. Roger, you can taxi straight ahead to parking. You should see a gentleman waving at you in the zipper line there.
Alright. An hour and 25 minutes.
Nice. Speed. Oil pressure.
Hey, welcome.
Hey!
As soon as you're chocked, I'll pull up with the gas.
Okay, sounds good. Now that we're here, let me explain what the Hayward Air Rally is all about. The rally this year is a course flown around California's Central Valley, with the starting point being Hayward Executive Airport, where we are now, and the endpoint set as Livermore Municipal Airport in Livermore, California. Although these two airports are just about 15 nautical miles apart, the course will take us on a 250 nautical mile journey as we pass and must correctly identify various ground-based checkpoints such as football fields, buildings, and even the apparent color of the terrain. After landing, the both of us went into the briefing room where we received our course handbook.
Here it all is.
This course handbook essentially has all the information applicable to the rally. It's got safety information, procedures to follow during the event, as well as a list of checkpoints that we would have to fly over. This was the first look that we were getting at the actual checkpoints, and Lee and I immediately got to planning. After plotting out the checkpoints on ForeFlight, we had our first look at what the route actually looked like. And that's task 1, checkpoint identification. On top of this, we must also try to estimate to tenths of a gallon exactly how much fuel we plan to use on our journey. That's why the fueler was topping off our aircraft. We start with full tanks and refuel when we land at Livermore with the amount of fuel the aircraft takes on used as the fuel burned in flight. That's task 2. On top of that, we must estimate exactly how long it's going to take us to reach the final checkpoint on our route, known as Checkpoint Hazel. This checkpoint marks our timing line, and our goal here is to cross it at exactly the time that we estimated before taking off at Hayward. And that's our final task, task 3. Now, one thing I need to emphasize early here is that the Hayward Air Rally is not a race. We're not trying to see who can fly the course the fastest here, but rather which team can fly the course as accurately as possible. Essentially, who can cross the timing point at their exact estimated time, plus or minus 0 ideally, and who can arrive at the destination with the exact amount of estimated fuel burned. The crew that does this will win the rally, and honestly, I think that makes it a lot more interesting. Because if this was an actual race, there's no way we'd be winning much of anything in our RV-12. And so, after a good night's rest, it was rally day. All of us woke up to overcast skies, which would not work for the Hayward Air Rally. The course relies on being able to visually identify these checkpoints, so we had to wait for the clouds to clear. In the meantime, Lee and I took some time to review our route, and other people did as well. Having a complete understanding of the route you're planning on flying is crucial to this event. One single wrong turn or miscalculation could be the difference between a good score and a not so good one. The overcast skies did not last forever, and around 10 AM it was already starting to clear and the sun was starting to poke through the clouds. Everyone started moving out to their airplanes, doing their final pre-flight checks and prepping for the flight. As we got closer and closer to clear skies, you could definitely feel the tension rising a little bit. Lee and I eventually strapped ourselves into the airplane and watched as one by one aircraft were being started up and sent out.
Is that Samsung?
Yeah.
Clear.
You have information X-ray.
Information X-ray now.
Race 12, ready for taxi, information X-ray.
Race 12, Hayward ground runway 28 right, taxi via Alpha Bravo. Your radio is readable but broken.
Okay, taxi via Alpha Bravo to 28 right, race 12.
Oh, okay, they're rolling. How's our temperature? Almost there.
Traffic.
All we gotta do now is wait on the oil temperature to come up to temp, complete the run-up, and then we're ready for takeoff. Although we went over this in the brief, I was curious to see how they were launching the aircraft.
Almost there. Let's switch over to ground or tower. 118.1. 118.9. 118. And after that, we'll 122.75 or most of it. Right. 20 degrees to go.
Race 3-1. 3, 2, 1, mark. Engine, monitor.
Okay, I've got to start my... Run up look good. Everything's in the green. You ready? I'm ready. Hayward Tower, race 1-2, ready for right crosswind departure, 28 right. Race 1-2, Hayward Tower, right crosswind departure, blue runway 28 right, big on. Takeoff 28 right, race 1-2. Alright, clear left, clear right. Landing lights on to pulse, so we're going to line up and hold short. And wait for our mark.
Race 1-2. 3, 2, 1, mark.
Okay. Mine's rolling. Yours is rolling, mine's rolling. Takeoff power set. Airspeed alive. Oh, what the hell? 50. Rotate. We're airborne. Okay, where the hell did it go? Start the right turn. Four engine flaps up. Alright, we're on course. Alright, flight director, nav, and altitude 1500. Actually, I'll stay at 1000 for now, just so we're for sure below. 5150 is set. Race 1-2 traffic, 6 o'clock, 1 mile, same direction to time out of 6 minutes. Sure, roger, race 1-2.
Approaching waypoint.
Alright, I believe the next waypoint is our first checkpoint, so we got 13 minutes to go to that. Gonna try to get to 3.5 as fast as I can so we can, you know, have a steady altitude. Right. Race 12 is 3 miles out from checkpoint 1, 3,500. Race 4, leaving checkpoint 3, we got Racer 17 in sight, off to our right wing, we're still 3,000 feet.
Race 8's coming up on this checkpoint 3,200.
We're coming up on our first checkpoint here, and like I said before, our job here is to identify the checkpoint and select the correct answer.
Yeah, I can't see it. I see it. I'm gonna let you know. It looks clearly visible to me. The markings look fresh. There's a football field. Yes, there it is. It does have markings. Let me get 2 pictures. Yeah, that looks like fresh paint. Got it. Race 12 over checkpoint 1, 3,500. Race X 3 miles south of checkpoint 2, 3,500. Yep, clearly visible. What were the options again? It says fresh and clearly visible, faded, or hard to read, or missing altogether, so it's fresh. It's got to be fresh and clearly visible, yep. Okay, I'm going to circle that. Okay, back on GPS mode, we're going to checkpoint 2. Travis Air Force Base off to the left.
We flew directly over Travis Air Force Base as we continued our way to checkpoint 2. So far, everything was going great. We identified the first checkpoint extremely quickly and without any problems, and we were proceeding on time.
Right down there. Yeah, I still don't see it. 3,500. Must be under the counter. Yeah, I'm showing 60 degrees at 7,500. Oh, yeah, it's unmarked. It's got a red... Got it? Go get us again. Got it. Race 12 is over checkpoint 2, 3,500. Okay, so it's unmarked. Yep.
It was about here that we started running into a problem.
Boy, there's something wrong here. This is showing 2 hours and 16 minutes. Hasn't started and run. Oh, you didn't start it? I did start it. Oh.
Our backup timer seemed to not be working correctly, which was not too much of an issue because I had my timer working, but because we had lost our countdown timer, we were getting a little confused as to when we were supposed to hit our next waypoint, which is the bonus timing point.
This is bad news.
Because we had built some extra time into the flight plan, I continued to circle.
It shows an hour 40, so we have 10 minutes to burn. Does that sound right? Right now? Yeah. I got an hour 40 right now to the end. I'm just thinking about the Sacramento VOR. Sacramento VOR, we need to go over at an hour 30. Which is 9 minutes. We have to burn 9 minutes.
Level 3,800 en route to Linden Vila.
Does that sound right? Yep, I'm gonna make another circle.
This is the crucial mistake that I made. I should not have made this other circle. I should have instead proceeded directly to the Sacramento VOR.
Race 12 is circle in at checkpoint 2, 3,500. 600 feet below us out here.
2 miles, 700 feet below.
Race 12 departing checkpoint 2 to the east, 3,500. Alright, I got 11 minutes to go to Sacramento VOR. Tell me what I need to do. Okay. We're at a minute 37. We need to be there at 1:30, so we need to kill 7 minutes. Well, no, we got 10 minutes to go, so I gotta pick it up. It's 10 minutes to the next mark? To Sacramento VOR, yeah. Okay, we need to be there in 7, at 1:30, and I got 1:37. Yeah, we need to pick it up a little bit. Yep, I can do that.
So, because of my incorrect turn, we were now playing catch-up with this next timing point.
How much time does it show to get there? 8 minutes, 40 seconds now. And we're 6 seconds, 6 minutes. Okay. So we are a minute and 30 seconds behind for the bonus. I don't know if that'll count any. Probably not. Race 9 is about 3 miles away. Okay, next stop Franklin on the...
Because the margins are so thin in this event, being a minute and 30 seconds late was not gonna cut it for this timing point.
Okay, ready? Ready. Those open doors, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, there's no doors on there. You got the picture? Oh no, I don't have a picture. Okay, let's swing over there. Yep, let me get the picture. Okay, I got 2 of them. Okay.
Checkpoint Hayward, 69, 1 mile final timing.
Yeah, open doors. I think the concrete pad is
Rate 77, come out that for timing lights on.
Okay, going back on nav mode. Okay, open Quonset. No walls at north and south faces, that's it.
Checkpoints 4 and 5 went pretty smoothly as well.
Race 12 is over checkpoint 6, 3,000. Alright.
And race traffic, race 9 is departing checkpoint 5 at 3,500 southwestbound.
Is that the runway?
Yeah.
And I see the building.
Yep, gonna start the turn now.
Let's see, I need to get a picture of this sucker. Did I get it? I'm not sure I got a picture.
Okay, I'll turn more.
Okay, can you... What's the answer to the question?
It looks like a single building.
Oh, wait, I didn't see that.
Okay.
Did you definitely see a single building only?
Yep, I saw one single building right now. Single building in between.
Yeah, okay. We got it.
Yep, looks like they took down 2 of them. Alright, we need to go to the timing line.
Okay, let me mark this and then we'll get to whether we're ahead or behind. Okay, 22 minutes to the mark.
Okay,
I got 16 minutes, so we need to slow down a little bit.
With our final visual identification checkpoint completed, it was on to the timing line, Checkpoint Hazel. Over the course of an hour, we actually got ahead of ourselves, so now I was trying to figure out how to add flight time before we got to the timing line. I knew we had to slow down. The problem with that is that we'd be burning less fuel, and remember, we already submitted our estimated fuel burn. We can't change that. At this point in the rally, I was convinced that due to missing both timing points as well as being unsure about our current fuel state, we weren't really doing so good. The one thing we did have going for us was that we were pretty sure that we got all questions right on our checkpoint identification. Now, this is not such a big deal because you're supposed to get these right if you flew over the correct checkpoint. But in the event that you do miss a question, you will get a worse score. The only thing I could possibly do at this point was try to nail the timing line as accurately as possible. And that's exactly what I set out to do.
Race 12 is just south of Delmar, pushing to 22.9, we're at 1500.
I'm just gonna keep our speed at our slow speed until we cross it. Okay, we're over on the right frequency. I'll give them a call 5 miles out. All our lights are on.
We can head down towards 1,000 feet.
Yep. Setting 1,000.
Altitude.
Checkpoint Hazel, race 12, 5 miles out, lights on.
Well, this is what it all comes down to, Checkpoint Hazel.
I am right on time. Holy crap.
Good, good, good.
I managed to find just enough flight time to match us up with our estimated time of arrival.
This helps with the fuel too.
Yeah.
We were doing pretty good, but we were just left with one small problem. We were now under the impression that we were burning too much fuel, so we were actively trying to reduce our fuel burn as we approached Livermore.
Actually, we got a long way to get to Livermore from here.
Hopefully this helps. We're already showing 12 gallons burned, so.
Well, it's going to take at least 3 to get to Livermore.
Yep.
We knew from prior flights that the fuel gauge tends to get a little inaccurate as you approach a low quantity in that tank. So for all intents and purposes, we really had no idea what the fuel value was going to be when we refueled at Livermore.
Checkpoint Hazel, race 12, 1 mile out for timing.
Race 12, this is Checkpoint Hazel. We have you in sight.
Oh, you're going straight.
Okay. Gotta pick it up a little bit.
Approaching waypoint. Approaching waypoint.
Now you're still going straight. Still going
3,
straight.
2, 1.
Timer has expired.
5, 6.
Okay, we're beyond the end of the runway.
Alright,
so
we did it.
Mark, race 12.
That's 13 seconds late because my waypoint was a little short.
Okay.
That's not that bad though.
Nope, nope.
Although I tried to fly a perfect profile, we still came up 12 seconds past our estimated time of arrival. This was completely due to the fact that I incorrectly placed my waypoint on ForeFlight a little bit ahead of the actual timing line. This is what I mean when I say there is no room for error in this event, and now I had no idea where this put us score-wise. All that was left to do was land at Livermore and wait for our scores.
Kind of blending in, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the second.
Yeah, the second one just moved off.
Alright, we gotta cross him from the right, so I'll direct him for that. Oh, nice.
Traffic.
Almost got it.
Race 12, right turn, Delta, contact ground point 6, good day. Right on Delta, ground point 6, race 12, thank you.
Okay, landing lights on steady, flaps coming up. Over to ground.
Charlie cross runway 25 left, continue straight ahead or kilo to the hangar.
Livermore ground, race 12, off of Delta, ready for taxi to the parking.
Race 12, Livermore ground, taxi straight ahead to parking.
Straight ahead, race 12, thank you. Gonna be in the next row after, back there.
We shut down and got the plane all put away and started waiting on the fuel truck. There was only one calibrated fuel truck being used to fuel up all the aircraft, so although we were super excited to find out how much fuel we actually burned, we patiently waited.
So,
Let's work on it.
welcome to Livermore, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Did you close your flight plan?
We didn't have a flight.
Do you have a fuel vector?
No.
0.
0.
This is fuel truck number 1. The correction factor is 0.999 and a 3.
Yep.
You've done everything up there and that. He's gonna, you would just verify that that reads 0.
Looks like 0.
And you can fuel.
Let's do it. About 12 gallons.
Oh, okay.
Oh, 12.5. I'll take that.
12.5.
That's not that bad. You said 12.
You're liking that?
I think we're pretty good with that. Better than before, at least, right? Where did it go for the hospitality?
So we now knew all factors of our score. We were 12 seconds off and 0.5 off on fuel. We tried to calculate where that put us in the rally, and I was feeling a little optimistic, but honestly, at the same time, I didn't think much would come from it. Sam Sun, who is one of the main organizers of the event, came in with our calculated scores, and we started going over some data from the race. Just for a brief overview of scoring, you get points added to your score the further you deviate from your estimated time of arrival or your fuel calculation. So really what you want is a low score.
Is the difference between first and seventh place, including masters, was less than 120 points. And I wanted to make extra special sure that there wasn't a typo, there wasn't a flip-flop of something didn't get computed properly.
For context, for the folks who are new here this year, there were years when first place was 120 points.
Eighth place, we're already down to 262 points. For those who have been around and know that, I mean, that used to be a pretty good, maybe, I don't know, third, fourth place score, I'd say. So at eighth place, we're already down to 262 points. And that would be race number 4, Dirk Fryer and John Patrick. And they were one of the folks that had to run, right? Seventh place, a first-time rally rookie is race 5, Hans Hugo and Ukiah. Race 6 in 6th place, and also the best rookie. And that's Zane Asgar and Kim Du. 5th place is Michael Koenig, flying solo in race 111. But 4th place, we're down to 182 points. And that would be, the first, that's right. First time that we've had a returning scholarship awardee join us. So that would be race 12, Lee Boatwright and Jordal.
Well, you can imagine my surprise as we got called up to receive 4th place. For my first time flying the rally, this was absolutely amazing.
Race 3. case, our one master this year is flying race 1-1. So many weird minor coincidences, but Nancy Sailor and Big Tail. Okay, I think we're doing another.
How many points?
Oh, points. 140. Fourth, third, and masters were all flying digital. Michael did fly completely analog, and so did the second place winner flying completely analog, race 47, Bill Reining and Lee Tuchera.
That's all.
121 points. I got hooked on this rally 15 plus years ago, and I am, my home base is San Diego. I enjoy a lot of flying, and so that's convenient. I can fly up and down the Central Valley and look at stuff on my way north up to Pacific Northwest and so forth on summer trips. But my desire, my personal desire for the rally, apart from getting me away from doing some of this work, is it's the 60th Hayward Air Rally. It's a Bay Area locally. I see it as a Bay Area based event, and it would be wonderful for folks to come in and eventually, bring in new ideas and run the rally in the future. I'm happy to stick around and help, and I hope your experiences here will motivate some of you to think about joining the committee, volunteering, and helping out. And somewhere down the road, somebody's going to take over the reins of the event to keep it going. So, with that having said, there's only, I guess, one thing left to do.
With that said, thank you for everything you've done.
So if it's not a mystery anymore, first place this year is race 77, Sean Britton again, which is this time with his son. Back to back first place. Last year was his rookie year. So double firsts in his first 2 years. Last year was not approved. Thank you all so much for coming and flying and enjoying the time here with the 60th Annual Hayward Air Rally. Good night.
After the event, I started calculating what would have happened if we had hit both timing points, or what would have happened if we were right on our timing line. I think we should have also gotten Best Rookie due to it being my first time racing, but we didn't because my name was switched with Lee's. At the end of the day though, all of that doesn't really matter much. This was a fun event, and Lee and I had such a good time participating in it, including making new friends and meeting wonderful pilots and future pilots too. I know that we will definitely be back at some point, and I hope this video inspires you to go out there and fly the Hayward Air Rally. I'll leave information in the description below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. Keep flying, stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.